Welcome to yet another edition of That's Just Rysam. Rysam is my name. Hello, guys. So, I read Reddit stories, people's dilemmas that they post on Reddit, and then I read some of the comments that people upload. So, let's get into it. My wife wanted an open marriage, and I agreed, and now I regret it. My wife and I are 50 male and 43 female, and we've been married for 20 years. For a long time, intimacy between us has dropped to almost zero. Because of that, she brought up the idea of opening the marriage. After a lot of discussion, I agreed to it. Now, 6 months later, I deeply regret that decision. She has hooked up with several men and seems to be having the time of her life. Meanwhile, I haven't managed to get a single date. I'm sitting at home feeling jealous, lonely, and honestly pretty miserable while she's fully enjoying this new arrangement. The hardest part is that I no longer want this open marriage, but she refuses to close it again. Our kids are grown, so that part isn't a factor. But emotionally, this has been brutal to me. I feel stuck. I agreed to do something that is clearly not working for me, and now I don't know what to do next. Do I keep trying to adjust even though it's making me unhappy? Or is this one of those situations where I need to accept that we want very different things now? Would appreciate advice from anyone who has been through something similar. First of all, I think if you've been married for a long time and someone asks for an open marriage, it would mean that they do not want to cheat, but they want to sleep with some other people. So they suggest open marriage. But if you've been in a committed relationship, two people for a very long time, I don't think that both of you can want an open marriage at the same time, unless the other party, maybe the man or the woman, want to explore or to sleep with other people, but they do not want to cheat and they do not want to leave the relationship. I don't think open marriages Okay, I don't think a marriage can survive that transition from an exclusivity to being open to getting into an open marriage. I don't think it can survive that. It's a very big change unless both of you want to sleep with different people during that period. But I don't think it's something that is doable. One of the parties must one of the people in the marriage will get jealous at some point if the other is having a lot of fun. Of course, if you see your partner having a lot of fun and you're having trouble getting it, you'll feel jealous. So let's see some of the comments. Divorce her, make it known why. That's the first commenter. Another one says, yes, time to leave, divorce. I am sorry that your marriage is falling apart. everybody here is everybody here is having the same thoughts as mine, that maybe divorce would be better and leave her to enjoy if you cannot handle it. But even if you change your marriage back to exclusivity, I don't think the emotional toll will be something that the husband could live with. I think it will be something that even if he says that I've forgiven you and let's move on, on my part, I think it will be something that the husband will always say, this happened, this happened. I don't think that marriage can survive that. If there is an intimacy problem in the marriage, I think it would be better to fix the intimacy problem instead of opening up the marriage. Just try and fix up the intimacy problem. Go to therapy or just talk to your partner. Let them know what the problem is. I am not married for that long. I've just only been married for 1 month. But I think at some point, if me and my partner have intimacy problems, I would talk to him. I would say, this and this, let's change this, let's try something new or anything. But opening up the marriage, mm-mm, big mistake. So, what do you think, guys? Write in the comments what would have been done in that situation, or what should the man do right now? Or if you're having intimacy problems in your marriage, what would you do? You can write it in the comments and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.